the most unpredictable beings in the history of humankind. That is toddlers. Their emotions sift countless times a day. A tiny spark makes them laugh, cry, scream, and dash off without warning. Behind every action lies a complex and dedicated developmental mechanism, meals, sleep, social interaction. At every milestone, phenomena arise that makes us laugh, cry, and nevertheless grow together. This series explores the dynamic and chaotic world of the early childhood, though we hope you'll take it more as a bright and friendly parenting talk room. Children constantly throw our world into chaos, but that very chaos is proof of the growth. Toddlerhood Chaos, 12 episodes of everyday battles. This is episode 3, Snatching Toys. Let's begin. Today's episode is a little more serious. One day at a playroom, Now is in a great mood. He's happily holding his favorite toy, looking completely satisfied. Then another child starts playing with a different toy. Now walks straight over. Without hesitation, he takes it. Now, that belongs to your friend. But to Now, wanting something means it's his. The other child starts crying. This scene feels very familiar, doesn't it? What should parents do? So how should we respond as parents? Should we make them apologize? Take the toy away and give it back? Or just watch and wait? Our minds start racing. But behaviors like this in toddlers are actually a very natural part of development. There are 4 main reasons behind it. They can't control their wants, yet ownership is still unclear. Words haven't caught up yet. They can't imagine others' feelings yet. That's why I want it comes before don't take it. Let's take a closer look at each one. 1. They can't control their wants yet. Sometimes they weren't even interested in the toy at first. But the moment another child starts playing with it, everything changes. They grab it instantly. No hesitation. And no sign of bad intentions. They're not being mean. That toy is simply all they can see. At this age, the part of the brain that controls impulses is still developing. When they want something, they want it now. Feelings come before rules, and that's completely normal. 2. Ownership is still unclear. Have you noticed this happens more often at parks or playrooms than at home? That's because the idea of ownership is still vague. And when the place changes, the rules feel confusing too. 3. Words haven't caught up yet. Every child develops language at their own pace. But honestly, a 2-year-old who can clearly express everything they feel, that would be a genius. And probably not very cute. Even adults struggle to say what they really mean. So for toddlers, hands move before words. They act first, silently. But they do want to communicate. They just don't know how yet. 4. They can't imagine others' feelings yet. No child at this age is thinking, I know this is wrong, but I'll do it anyway. If they were, that would be impressive or alarming. Toddlers are still very focused on themselves. They're doing their best just to handle their own feelings. Understanding someone else's perspective is far too advanced right now. That ability grows slowly, over time. Should adults step in? So should adults intervene? Some people say, they're just kids, let them figure it out. As long as no one gets hurt, is it better to stay out? Let's look at this image. What do you think? A parent scolding a child. Now is frozen, shaking in fear. He might not repeat the behavior again, but chances are he won't feel safe playing here anymore. When an experience like this happens, children don't just remember the action. They connect it to the place, the people, and the feeling. That place may become scary, and they may not want to come back. What about taking the toy away? Now look at this image. The parent takes the toy from Now and gives it back to the other child. This is also not helpful. Yes, the toy is returned, but Now still doesn't understand what happened. Nothing was learned. Let's organize our thoughts. Why does this happen? The answer is the same 4 reasons we talked about. Toddlers are still developing. They can't think logically like adults, and they can't explain their feelings with words yet. So yelling, forcing apologies, or taking things away often makes things worse. They feel confused, overwhelmed. In the worst case, they associate the place with fear and stop wanting to go there at all. A better approach. Now look at this image. The parent gets down to the child's level, eye to eye. This feels different, doesn't it? Now you really wanted that toy. First, help them feel safe. If they don't have the words, give them the words. This part is very important. Start with Now's feelings. Then move to the friend's feelings. Your friend was playing with it. It would feel scary to have a toy taken suddenly, right? Now guide them toward repair. When your friend is done, let's ask for a turn. Can you try saying, "Can I have a turn?" You're gently showing them how. Even if it doesn't work right away, even if no words come out. If they let go of the toy, that's already a big step. Social skills are not learned in one day. Celebrate success. And if it doesn't work, that's okay. What matters is repetition. Taking, crying, being stopped, trying again. That cycle is how children learn to interact with others. This is a path everyone walks. The role of adults is not to punish, but to show the right way again and again. One more reality. This is where we'd like to end. But real life isn't that simple. The other parent gets angry. Now is scared. He's confused, so what should we do? Between adults, a quick, simple apology is enough. Don't explain too much. Don't drag it out. Once the tension settles, everything else follows the same steps, as long as it's adult to adult. Ending next time, Episode 4. Picky eating, food battles, everyday mealtime wars. See you next time.